Hi traders, it's Roberto and this is another tutorial on Heiken ashi candles. We are going to talk about 1 hour, 4 hour charts, Heiken ashi, how to confirm a trade. Many times you'll see a breakout or you'll see the market's already taken a direction. And this is a strategy that I use even if the market has taken a direction and I may think, well, it's too late to get in and I'll have to wait for a pullback, and that pullback may not happen till the end of the session. And I'll show you a strategy how you can still take a trade regardless if the market's already taken off or not. And what I do is that I look at a 4-hour chart. Let me look at that 4-hour. Here's a 4-hour chart. And when a bullish candle is printed on a 4-hour chart, I highlight it. Okay, so the market's taken off already. That 4-hour candles, 4 hours of bullish activity. Let me just make it just a little bigger here. Notice this, actually it's this candle right here. So this is a bullish Heiken ashi candle. So what do I do? So I want to trade in the direction of the 4-hour chart. So I'll just go to the 1-hour chart and I wait for a candle, and here it is, here's the arrow. And I wait for the candle to close in the direction of the 4-hour chart, and in this case it's this candle. It was the same candle. So I would enter a trade based on the 4-hour chart on the 1-hour chart. So first there was this rundown. Market sold off, we had red, red, red. Then the market turned around and then we had 4-hour. But maybe I was not at my computer and I could not take this trade when the colors changed right here. This was the entry stochastics oversold on the 1-hour chart. So I come at 4 hours later and I notice a 4-hour candle has been formed. A bullish 4-hour candle has been formed. So all I need to do is wait till, and in this case I didn't have to wait. The colors stayed blue and I could have just entered a trade in the direction of the 4-hour chart. And look what happened. The entry was here, and 88 pips if you would have just taken this trade through the next day. This is around the Australian market going into Asian and European session and then the New York session. So the whole session you could have taken this trade and captured all these pips. Remember, we're seeing red candles and a red candle here in 1-hour chart, but on the 4-hour chart we're still in an uptrend. We still have bullish candles. Let's look at some more trades. Here again, the market found remember that the 4-hour candles are blue or bullish, and once this retracement finished, then we had some more bullish candles coming into the market. And remember, if you feel that you cannot take this trade because the market's already put in its daily range, just wait for a color change candle because of the 4-hour chart. Let's go back to the 4-hour chart again. And notice the 4-hour chart, we just have blue candles. The market's in an uptrend. Okay, so all we need to do is go to the 1-hour chart, scale down, wait for a blue candle to print after the retracement is over. In this case we had red, 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 and then blue, and we enter the market, and there's your trade. Okay. Now I took this trade rather late. I wasn't at the computer. I actually took it over here, and you see on Canadian pound Aussie I'm up 45 pips. Still the market's going up, though it's getting close to the London close, and I'll probably exit this trade in a minute or so. Let's look at more trade setup here. Let's go to the 4-hour chart again. Here we had bullish, market went up, and then what happened? It turned around. We had a red color candle, and of course this is 4 hours of activity, and maybe you did not see this trade, you were not at your computer. Stochastics is overbought. We've got a red candle Heiken ashi. So what do? I scroll down to, let me just highlight this so when I scroll to the 1-hour chart I don't lose it. And here it is. Okay, so all I need to do is wait till the colors turn red, and this is my entry. And I don't have to worry about the colors turning blue Though I could have taken a trade here and exited when they turned blue and then re-enter the market here when it turned red, because the 4-hour chart we have red candles. So we just take a trade in the direction of the 4-hour chart. Sorry, I just took a break. I had to exit some of these trades I was in. So again, looking at a 4-hour chart, okay, we have this shaded area represents a change in sentiment. The market's changing direction. Market was in an uptrend. Then we had a color change candle in the 4-hour chart. But perhaps you weren't at your computer when this candle was printed, and all you need to do is wait till the market finds, here it is, the market returns to the red colors, Heiken Ashi candle. Just take those trades when in the direction of the 4-hour chart. Market was in an uptrend and turned around and went south, and then it continued to sell off. So if, let's, for example, this is the opening of a new session, right? And you saw the market shoot down about 50 pips, and you're thinking, well, it's too late for me to take a trade. It's 50 pips. Not necessarily. Just wait for the retracement to finish and wait for a red candle to print on the 1-hour chart and then take a trade. And the market continued to go down for another 160 pips on this pair. Here is the pound New Zealand dollar. It's one of my favorite pairs to trade. Again, here's a 4-hour chart. Here is a bullish Heiken Ashi candle printed, and this is a 10 moving average line, so that's even better. Stochastics is oversold. We get Heiken Ashi candle that closes above the 10 moving average line, and of course, let me how many pips that put in, what, about 80 pips. Now you come, you open your charts, you're looking at the market's already put in 80 pips. Highlight that candle. You know we're in an uptrend now. The market's been selling off, and now we have support and then a Heiken Ashi candle on the 4-hour chart. Go to the 1-hour chart. This is my point of reference right there, and maybe the market moved too much already. Maybe it took off and you came during the London session and you noticed that the market's already put in, what, about from 196.50 to 197.45. So that's a lot of pips, and you're thinking, is there a trade? Okay, we don't know if there's a trade. We have to wait till the colors change in the same direction of the 4-hour chart, and this candle did. So if you could have waited for this 1-hour candle to print, take the trade on the next candle, and look, the market has put in 168 pips, and that was from 6 hours ago. So that was right after the London Open. And again, this candle right here with this arrow is the 4-hour candle, telling us this movement to the downside is over. 4-hour chart is telling us, okay, we've got blue candles, Heiken Ashi, bullish candles coming into the market, and the market went up, what, about 100 pips, and you're thinking, well, I missed the trade. Not necessarily. Wait for the retracement, or wait for the colors to change. Here we had two kind of indecision candles, sort of red, but then they changed colors to blue, and that would have been your entry right there. Here we have a trade on the same pair, pound New Zealand dollar. Market strong uptrend, stochastics overbought. This is a 4-hour chart, and what happens? We get a color change candle. Here's a red candle, then it tried to retrace, and then it just kept going down. Okay, now the market's already put in probably around 50 or 60 pips, and let's go to the 1-hour chart. We know that the shaded area we should be selling, stochastics overbought, and we're looking at a color change candle, Heiken Ashi. So I go to the 1-hour chart, and there's the trade. So if I missed out on the initial spike down, then I still have time to get in, because the 4-hour chart is telling us that the market's in a downtrend. So you could just wait till this retracement is over and take any trade. Okay, there's a trade right there. Maybe you missed out on this trade. The market's already put in 179 pips. On a 4-hour chart, we still have red candles. Wait for this retracement on the 1-hour chart to finish. Here's your red candle, and enter a trade on the second candle. And the market, what? Sold off another 200 pips. Okay, now we have the same currency pair. Side by side, I have regular candlestick patterns and Heiken ashi. And so, with regular candlestick patterns, how would I have traded this pair? You could have used a channel. Here's the swing high and the swing low. And maybe take a trade on a breakout. That's one strategy. If you look at a 1-hour chart, we had a color change candle here, and you could have taken a trade based on that. You could have also waited till price was above the 10 moving average line, a body of a candle closing above the 10 moving average line. And that's another strategy you could have used. You could have also done this. You could have just drawn trend lines and capture that wedge and see what direction the market would take. Okay? Or using Heiken ashi candles, you can simply just wait for, knowing that on the 4-hour chart, let's go on the 4-hour chart on Heiken ashi, knowing that this 4-hour candle triggers telling us that the market is not interested in selling off anymore. So this is a bullish Heiken ashi candle, and trading above the 10 moving average line, stochastics is oversold. So that would be my entry. That would be my sign. That would be my signal to go long on this pair once this candle is printed. So what I do is, again, go to the 1-hour chart, and this arrow signifies the 4-hour candle. I just wait for the candle to change colors and enter the market again. So that's our tutorial on Heiken ashi 1-hour and 4-hour chart for confirmation. If you have any questions, please email me. The next session will focus more on divergence setups and price action using regular candlestick patterns and compare those to Heiken ashi. Have a good week trading, guys.